Welcome to Monthly Empties for the month of January. It's hard to believe we are officially into the second month of the new year in February. I hope you're doing great on your New Year's goals. If you had any, I hope you're checking off those boxes. Don't forget, you can still take advantage of my goals for Q1 workshop. I'll have that linked and you can get some information there. So today I'm sharing with you the products that I used up throughout the month of January. As always, please use the top link in the description box below to direct you to the corresponding blog post. I am limited on the characters I can put in the drop-down box, so the corresponding blog post is always your best place to shop from. It's a lot more user-friendly as well. Stay tuned until the end. I'm going to share a couple of products that I picked up just in the last couple of days, but tomorrow my newsletter goes out where I share my monthly roundup of purchases for January. So I keep track of everything that I buy in all different categories throughout the month, and then the first Monday of every month I send that out in a newsletter. So if you're not subscribed, take advantage of that. So without further ado, let's dive into the products that I used up throughout the month of January. Starting with beauty products, and let me just share that in the description box or on the corresponding blog post, I will have any recent videos that I've published having to do with my skincare routine. Here we have the Amazon Basics Exfoliating Cotton Rounds. Egyptian Magic All-Purpose Skin Cream. I share this all the time. I've been using it for years to remove my eye makeup. It is fantastic. It just literally dissolves mascara. So it's a very quick process. I put a little bit of this on my fingertip. I rub it in, and then I put a little bit of micellar water on my cotton round. I don't use the exfoliating side for my eyes, and then boy, it just removes my eye makeup perfectly. I used up Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This is a wonderful cleansing balm. There's a couple of other ones that I love. I talked more in depth about them in the Q4's video where I shared my empties, but I will have all the ones that I love linked so that you can decide what price point works for you. I think they're all wonderful, but you can definitely save money in this area. I would say the Clinique one is probably middle of the road. I also have this in the travel size, which is really important to me, is to travel with a cleansing balm. It is such a wonderful product to remove makeup. I have a couple scalpels here that I use to dermaplane my face. I actually have a YouTube video where I share the products and show you a little tutorial. I dermaplane about one time per week, always on a makeup wearing day, and then about once per month when I go to my medical skin spa and get either a hydrofacial or a diamond glow done, I add on a dermaplane. So I have to back off and make sure that I don't dermaplane, usually within a week, week and a half prior to going to that appointment. Let me know in the comments section below if you dermaplane your face or if you get that treatment done in a spa. Here I have a little mini makeup blender sponge. These are really handy. I don't know how some ink got on this one, and that's why I have it here in my empties, but I use this to put my eye primer on my eyelids, but it's also a great tool to get below your eye if you prefer using a beauty sponge to blend your under eye concealer. I prefer a brush, but sometimes I will grab one of these if I feel like the brush just didn't mesh it into my skin the way I would like, and I will take the little blender and I will just dab or tap to make sure that it's really evened out, because you don't want any caking in those lines. I love the under eye concealer that I started using later last year in 2023. It is such a great product. I will have it linked, including the color or the shade that I wear, and then I will also have a concealer brush. The one that I use is discontinued, but There's some other great ones that are similar, so I will link those. And then again, these little beauty blender sponges are great. They come in a little kit where there's several in there. And don't forget that I have an Amazon storefront. If you're ever looking for something, you can always go there. For example, these little sponges are in my folder in my Amazon storefront for makeup. Moving on to Nars Light Reflecting Pressed Setting Powder. I have to look at my notes. This is the old packaging. I have 2 of these in the new packaging. This is my touch-up powder. So when I get done doing all of my makeup, or if I'm on the road and I need to touch up any shine, I love the Nars translucent powder. I like the new packaging because it's really hard to get the remnants out of the old packaging, but and I probably could get a little bit out, but I'm done with this one. I've used this product for years. It is so great. It's my go-to touch-up. So I have a different setting powder to set my makeup, but this would be my later in the day to touch up any shine. And I'll have my Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder linked as well, because that is the powder of choice to set my makeup, but I cannot be without this. Here we have the Tarte Double Take Eyeliner in brown. This is a wonderful product. On one end, you have the pencil type eyeliner, and on the other end you have the felt tip. So if you're someone who likes to have both, or maybe traveling purposes, this is a great product. I highly recommend it. I like the application. I like the brown color because it's not so harsh, but I would definitely recommend this. A couple other great felt eyeliners is the Benefit They're Real Extreme Precision Liner. They have this in brown and in black. I don't use a felt or a liquid liner very often because I'm not a big eyeliner person except for tight lining, but these are handy. I always make sure that I have them on hand. If I do someone else's makeup, for example, my daughter, when she goes to prom, it's pretty common for me to do some of my girls' friends' makeup for different things. So I always have this, and if I need it. So this is another great one. I would recommend both the Tarte and the Benefit if you are someone who uses a liquid liner. They are both wonderful products and easy to use, which is really important to me. Moving on to mascara, I've been really pleased with the City Beauty Beyond mascara. Actually, my business manager, Haley, turned this on to me. Right? Did I say that right? Yeah, I guess. It's Empties, you know. But this is a great mascara. It's a little pricey, but I had one on deck, so I'm currently using one right now. And this one just can't get enough out. And then I love this mascara. This is a revisit because these are little samples from a Sephora order that I placed, and you could go and select what samples you want. I love when they do that. Sephora really just does a great job with their new system and their samples. But back in the day, I loved It Cosmetics Superhero. Well, this is the waterproof version, and I forgot how much I love this mascara. So I have another one that I'm using currently. So right now I have 2 mascaras. You know, I use 2 mascaras and 2 eyelash curlers. I don't know if I'll go back to this one. It is a great product and I would recommend it, but I am so in love with the It Cosmetics Superhero. I just think this is the one. I love how it separates. It checks off all the boxes for my lashes, and I like the waterproof. So go figure, but I think this will be my mascara moving forward. Let me know what your favorite mascara is in the comment section below, and if you've ever tried the It Cosmetics Superhero Waterproof. So incredibly amazing. And let me know about the City Beauty Beyond mascara. It really is just another great product. Here we have a brown hair tie. It's just getting really thin over here from many uses during my workout. That's really the only time I wear a hair tie. And eventually it's just going to snap, so it's an empty. Moving on to more hair products. This is a great product. It's the Verb Ghost Shampoo and Ghost Conditioner. The shampoo I used up probably about 6 weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago, but I decided to hang on to the empty and wait until I used up the conditioner because I go through more shampoo than I do conditioner. Let me know if you do. I'd love to hear that. So I just decided to wait and share these products together. This product, it's a little comical because I thought this product was a volumizing texture spray, like my favorite product, my Living Proof, which stay tuned until the end when I share some recent purchases with you. And come to find out, this is actually, I believe, a hairspray for volume and texture. So I wasn't a huge fan, but I wasn't using it the right way, but it's the Suave Dry Texture Finishing Spray, volume and texture for lightweight hold, ready for anything hair. So that was my mistake. So I never used this product as a hairspray. Maybe it is a great hairspray. I don't know, but I won't be repurchasing it. Moving on to lip and teeth care, we have the Chapstick Classic Original. I've shared many times. This is Paul's go-to. He had one of these in his pocket on our first date, so he's been very loyal. The girls all love this product because they'd always borrow Dad's chapstick when they were growing up. And I'm constantly going and getting one, so I have a lot of lip balms that I like, but because I can find this product anywhere in the house, I go through them as well. Colgate Max Fresh with Whitening. This is just the toothpaste that we're currently using. Paul takes care of buying the toothpaste, and it's not an area that I am picky in. However, I haven't had luck with natural toothpaste, but there's one that on Amazon, it's actually in my teeth care folder on my Amazon storefront. So if you want to see what I use for my teeth, like my toothbrush, my pick, all of that, go to the Amazon storefront. But in that folder, I have saved a natural toothpaste that I would like to try because it has so many great reviews. So I'm thinking about picking it up. I'll have it linked, but also, again, you can find it in my Amazon storefront. But I'd be curious if any of you have tried this particular one because I'd love to hear what your thoughts are before I pull the trigger and buy it for myself. Always on repeat, Retainer Bright cleaning tablets for mine, Paul, and Chloe's permanent retainers. Also, always on repeat, and I'll have my most recent, which is pretty recent, tooth or teeth care video linked, the Opal Essence Go tooth whitening system. I use these trays about 2 times per week, sometimes 1 time, sometimes 2 times per week. I'm trying to back off a little more because they do get pricey. They definitely do get pricey. Body care, just Lever 2000 soap. You know, I used to use the L'Occitane Delicious soap, and I do miss that soap. I loved it so much, but just scaling back in some areas. Paul takes care of buying our bars of soap, and he always buys a big bundle of the Lever 2000, so I stick with it. It works. Here we have a little sample that I recently took with me traveling for a winter weekend away with the kids. This is the L'Occitane Milk Concentrate. This actually came with some L'Occitane products that I bought to stock up on. You know I love my cocktail of L'Occitane Milk Concentrate products, the shower oil, the milk concentrate, delicious lotion or whatever, this product here, and then my supple skin oil. I will have all of them linked just so many years under my belt, way back before even doing YouTube. When I was strictly doing blog posts, I talked about the L'Occitane product, and I stay loyal over and over. Just love it. I always use up a Gillette Mach 3 razor cartridge refill. This is the refill. I will also have the razor linked. It's a man's razor. I talk about it all the time. I even have a blog post on that prior to doing YouTube way back in the day, still using the Gillette Mach 3 and still buying the cartridge refills. Both will be linked. You can also find them in the Amazon storefront. Moving on to personal or household. If you follow me on Instagram stories, or you get my newsletter, or you watch my other YouTube videos, you're very familiar with my daily devotional that I read every single morning when I start my day. This is November and December, so it's in here. I got my current one, and I recently got my renewal for another year bill, or they just said if we don't hear from you to cancel, we'll just continue. And I love this. I get asked for a link for this all the time. Always know that I share it in most of my newsletters, in most of the drop-down boxes of my videos, and every month, the first Monday of every single month, when I share my monthly purchases for the month, a link to this is always in there. But I'll have a link for you today too. So take advantage of it, save it somewhere, and then you'll have it when you need it. I talked about my workout footies in a recent, maybe the last Empties video that I did. I thought I loved these, and I actually still have 5 or 6 new pair of these white footies, so I am going to use them up. But my toe pops through, so that just tells me these are not the footies of choice for me, but I love everything else about them. A couple of you did weigh in the last video sharing with me your favorite workout footies, but I'm still looking. I'm still on the hunt. So please share with me in the comments section what your favorite workout footies are, and I prefer more of a no-show. So if you're not someone who wears, if you don't wear no-shows, then save it, because I definitely know that I want a no-show. I recently just did some purging of some old pillowcases that just start to get stains on them. These are clean, but they have stains from Lord only knows. I honestly don't know. I actually believe this stain was, Paul had like a nosebleed situation for a while. He gets dry nose. He actually has like a prescription spray. And I believe I just never got these out. But these make great rags, so I will be saving these for my cleaning lady to use. But a couple of these were just getting rough, and these pillowcases go to my favorite sheets, my favorite bed sheets from Target that I've talked about for years, but you can buy additional pillowcases if you need them. I have stacks because I change my pillowcase every time I wash my hair. I wash my hair anywhere between day 5 and day 8. I'm sorry, day 5 and day 7 dirty hair. Yes, I go all the way up to 1 week. And on the day that I wash my hair, I change my pillowcase. So I'm changing my pillowcase every 5 to 7 days. I don't wash my sheets that often. That's about every 3 weeks, but I go through pillowcases quite frequently, so I do think they're handy to have, and especially if you have guests or children coming home, it's always nice to have a lot of pillowcases on hand. And then here I have a sports bra that I think it's a Fabletics one, and I loved a lot of things about it because I love the deep V and I like the crisscross back, but I need support. I need a lot of support, and this bra is old, so it's ready to be replaced, which I don't really need to replace it because I have plenty of sports bras that I've picked up since having this one, but I just wanted to talk about it because if you're someone like me who needs a lot of support because you're bigger chested or maybe you have breast implants and you really want to keep that support, then I will have some of my favorite or a couple of my favorite bras, sports bras, that although they're not going to be pretty because there's a lot going on with them because they're really full coverage and they really hold you in, if you work out in an aggressive way, if you have a lot of jumping and movement, maybe you do a lot of plyometrics, or you do some running or jogging, bouncing of any sort, I think it's really important to have a great sports bra that can take that type of abuse on your breast, really, honestly. So I will have my go-to 2 different sports bras linked that's it. I'm good to go. I just continue to replace those and update those. And if I want other colors, I'll watch the sites and see when a new color comes out, but that's really, really important to me. Here I have a couple Sharpies. The Super Sharpie, I have these all over the place. If you watch me closely, you're very familiar. I use this to check off my time block every single day. Don't forget I have a time block masterclass with 4 videos if you're interested in learning the art of blocking your day in chunks to be more productive and effective. And then in my workout area, again, if you watch me on Instagram stories, you're very familiar with all of this. And then I have a green Sharpie that I used during the holidays and used up. I also have a couple Pilot pens. These are my favorite, and I like the 1.0 point. I think these also come in a 0.7, but I prefer the 1.0. Lens cleaning wipes. These are individual lens cleaning wipes. I go through quite a few of these because my phone gets really dirty, my laptop screen gets dirty, and I like to use one of these to keep things clean. Also, I can use it on my camera lens. If you have glasses, these little lens wipes are great. I always keep the little cloth with me as well, like just a regular lens cloth, but I like to have the wipes to really get that deep clean. So I've been buying these for years and I love the fact that they are individual, so they're great for travel. Put them in your handbag, put them in your travel bag, keep a couple in your car, in your desk at work. I have these all over the place, so if I need one in a pinch, I have it. Clorox Tilex Plus Mold and Mildew Remover. I decided to share a cleaning product that my cleaning lady used up. Let me know if you would like me to do a whole video walking you through the cleaning supplies and products that my cleaning lady uses. I do have all of them linked in my Amazon storefront under cleaning. She basically informs me or request what products she needs, and then if she runs low on something, she'll let me know so that I can be stocked for the next time she comes. I asked her to start saving her cleaning supplies, and then I can share them in my empties. So this is one of the products, but really I would say I'm going to direct you to the Amazon storefront if you want to know what she prefers. But let me know if you'd want me to do a dedicated video. I don't know that it would get enough views or traffic for my time, so I'll let you give me that feedback if it's necessary, but anyways, this is an empty. Moving on to supplements, prescription drugs or medication, and vitamins, supplements, food, all of that good stuff. Here's my estradiol. This is my estrogen patch that I replace about every 5 days. I am in menopause. I haven't gone a full 12 months without a period, so I can't technically say I'm in menopause, but my blood work is showing that I am. It has for some time, and I'm about 6 months in from having my last period. So we don't expect I will have another one. So I basically I look at it like I'm in menopause, but I do use the estrogen patch, the estradiol. Another prescription of my HRT is my progesterone, which is also by prescription. And I've been taking progesterone for quite some time. I'm still on it. We keep track of where I'm at. This is a collaborative conversation between me and my practitioner. I take 200 milligrams of progesterone at bedtime. A couple of other things that I take at bedtime is Mag, magnesium L-threonate, and magnesium glycinate. I have a whole entire bedtime cocktail, and after about 10 years of suffering from perimenopausal insomnia, I've pretty much gotten it all figured out, and I did it all on my own, which is wonderful because I really wasn't getting anywhere with all the other sources that I was using. So I did my own research and created my own cocktail, and it's been a blessing because I am sleeping so much better these days. Oh, yes. Also, we have CoQ10. I gave berberine a shot. Don't know that I'll replace it, but berberine. And we have some vitamin C. Dandelion root, Transparent Labs BCAA glutamine. I actually just shared a video last week where I talked about the products that I have sent to me on auto ship and how I use them. So I'm going to have that video linked and direct you there. But these 2 tubs I get sent to me together 1 time per month. I'm on an auto ship, and I drink this supplement in my blender bottle shaker cup after every workout, and then I drink another one later in the day because I do have an aggressive exercise routine, and then also because I'm in a season of my life where I can't eat a lot of calories. So I'm on a lower calorie diet because I'm in menopause. My body just won't cooperate if I have above a certain amount of calories. So this also helps with that. But again, I will direct you to that video. There will be a link to this in the description box below. And then another auto ship is my raw fountain juice cleanses. I talk more about my juice cleanses in that video, and I'm also on a monthly shipment with these. I get 7 days worth of juices in 1 box. I will have a link in the description box or on the corresponding blog post to these. And the other auto ship is my Sizzlefish, where I get 28 pieces of fish. 24 of them are salmon once per month. I'm on auto ship. I have been for 2 years. They come in this container, which we keep fish in it if we have overflow, so I can't really open it, but it's empty. I eat salmon every single day. I talk about it in that video in the description box or on the corresponding blog post, most likely, because not everything is going to fit in the description box. So be sure you tap that top link. But I will have a couple of different codes to take advantage of if you're looking for a monthly subscription for fish. There's different ones to choose from, or if you would like to just try a 1 box supply to test it out, I have a couple of different codes to save yourself some money there. It is worth it for me because I place a lot of value on my clean eating and my diet, and that is where I'm willing to spend the extra money. I mentioned that I would share just a couple products that I just literally picked up 2 days ago, and I just thought I'll just throw them in here. They're all hair products. One is the Living Proof Full Dry Volume and Texture Spray. I've been using this for years and I love it. And then I just needed to pick up a couple of my hairsprays. These are really the only 2 that I use, although I do have Elnet. If like my hair really needs to stay in place, that will do it. But Tresemme Tray 2 Extra Hold, I use this on usually day 1 styled hair, maybe day 2 if I do 2 days in a row. As my hair gets dirtier, I move on to the Sebastian Shaper Plus Extra Hold Hairspray. So that's a couple of new little products that I picked up. Now, the first Monday of every month, my monthly roundup of purchases newsletter goes out. So that will be sent tomorrow. If you're not subscribed to my newsletter, please do that. I keep track of everything that I buy throughout the month, and Paul also keeps track of what he buys, and I categorize it in that newsletter. And again, it comes out the first Monday of every month. So if you want to hear what else I bought throughout the month of January, it will be in tomorrow's newsletter. You can get subscribed by tapping the subscription link that will be on the corresponding blog post or in the drop-down box. Be sure you're following me on Instagram stories where I have content pretty much daily. And then last but not least, I have a workshop coming up towards the end of February where I help you to live a mastery life by implementing a daily self-checklist tool, a daily document for each day of the week for you to study and reflect on in certain areas of your life. That's coming up the last Saturday of the month, February 24th. There will be more details on the course page. That link will be provided so that you can decide if this workshop would serve you on your path to living a mastery life. Thanks for sticking it out as always. Take advantage of that comment section below to weigh in on some of the questions I had for you. And don't forget, any videos that I mentioned or any videos that complement today's video will be linked. Be sure to check out my recent fashion videos and my closet tour where I walk you through how I organize everything in a couple different spaces in my home. That's a great video to take advantage of if you're looking to be inspired and motivated to get more organized. So thanks for being here. I'll see you soon.